Howdy y'all. So today we're going to be doing something totally different on the channel, not my normal content. We're going to be talking about some step rails for a 23 or 24 Chevy Colorado, and they are from Othowie. I'm probably butchering that name. I apologize. I will put it on the screen here, but we're going to be taking a look at these step rails. I'm going to show you just real quick how they install, and let's get started. All right, folks, so not my normal content, but picked up a new 2024 Colorado 4x4, and we're going to be putting some step rails on here today. See, it looks kind of plain there, and my wife is 5 foot tall, so it's a little bit of a pain in the ass for her to get in there. We're going to just take a look here real quick. Now, I've got the brackets all mounted up on the driver's side already. I did not tighten these, just left them kind of loose. We're going to put the actual rail, which we have here. We're going to go ahead and put that on and tighten it onto the brackets, and then we're going to tighten up the brackets and torque them. But I'm going to show you how easy it is to install these. Now, the instructions they send are very rudimentary, if you can see there. And if you're not used to something like this, it may be a little confusing, but it is super simple, and I will show you that now. We're going to move over to the passenger side, and I'll show you how to put the little clips in and the brackets. So right here, it's going to look like that with your clips in. And you can see further down, you have another one of these. You have one down there, and you have one at the end down there. And that's where your 4 brackets are going to go. They're going to fit right in these holes, these pre-existing holes, using those little silver clamps. So looking right here, you're going to see this little plug. I'm just going to pop that plug out. These little clips here, they send with it. That's what you're going to get these for both sides. You're going to slide that in right there. And it's just going to pop right into that. And don't worry that it's a little loose. When you tighten this down, it's going to squeeze down on there. And you can see up here above it, we have another one. We're going to remove that. We're going to take our second clip here. And there we go. And I'll show you how to put the brackets on in a second, but you're just going to continue this on all the way down. So there and down at the end, you're going to do the same thing down here and up here. Put those little clips in. So let me go ahead and get those clips in. I'll show you how to put the bracket on, and then we'll go from there. All right, so your brackets are going to look just like this. You want this flat side facing your front tire. So make sure you don't mix up driver and passenger side. The flat side should face the front of the truck. So we're putting this on the passenger side here. For each bracket, we're going to need one of these bolts, a lock washer, and a flat washer. And I suggest getting this ready before you put each bracket on so you're not fumbling around for the hardware. All right, you can see our brackets there. These are going to go just like that. Get the top one a little bit. I can move back. Let me get a bolt started here. All right, so we got our bottom bolt started. We're going to start our top bolt. Now, I suggest not tightening these all the way down. Don't torque them until you actually get your rail out here on the bracket and get the screws in it, because otherwise it might be kind of hard to, you want to be able to move just slightly, but you can get them down hand tight, and we will come back at the end and torque these down. But it's as simple as that. Remove the plug, slide these little clips in, and bolt your bracket to it. You're going to repeat that 4 times, and you got your brackets on, and then we put the rail on. A couple nice things they did is they included the hardware to mount the rails to the brackets separately in a different bag. I hate when companies put everything in one bag and you got to dig all through it. The other thing they give you is a few extra washers and lock washers, but they include those, and that's really nice. All right, so we got our step rail here. And what we're going to do, get these holes on the bottom. I said don't tighten your brackets down first, because you're going to need to move these a little bit to get them lined up. So we're going to screw these on. So same thing, we got a lock washer, flat washer, and all this hardware is going to be black. And we're just going to thread those right into the bottom there. I am also only going to do these hand tight. for the moment. And we're going to come back. We're going to torque the brackets down, and then I'm going to tighten these the rest of the way. All right, guys, so project complete. Got our step rails here. They're nice and solid. Took me roughly an hour and a half. And passenger side, it took me roughly an hour and a half because when I was underneath the truck, I stuck my feet in an ant mound, a fire ant mound, so it took me a little bit to recover from that. But there we go. Pretty good looking step rails. Like I said, super sturdy. I've already jumped up and down on this. So, really easy install. And they look nice. All right, so these Nerf bars or step rails are really nice. They're a steel step rail. You almost have like a rhino lining, some kind of a coating over this. That should help keep them from rusting. They're nice looking oval rail. You do have these kind of plastic with some texturing for the actual step. They're anti-slip with that texturing on there. Another one up front. These line up perfectly with the doors. There is no drilling required for these rails. Bolts up straight to the factory holes. They've been on here for about 2 weeks, not getting any rattles or anything like that. They're really solid. I mean, you can stand on them, jump on them, whatever you want to do. And passenger side. Now these are the 3.5 inch rails. They do make a 4.5. I wish I would have bought those just a little bit larger, but these work nice. I think the 4.5 inch were only $10 more. But there you go. That's the Othowi. I don't know how to say this, but that's the step rails. Pretty good deal off Amazon. They kind of fill up that space under there nicely. All the holes matched up, no problem. Fits the factory holes. So pretty happy with this product. I'm actually going to do a couple more reviews on some accessories that I've added to this new Colorado coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. I'll put the link for these rails in the description below. And any future videos I do, I'll link the products, of course. So I will see y'all next time I make a video. Y'all stay safe.